everyone, Deidre here from Our Upcycled Life and welcome to my channel. Now, if you've been following along, you always hear me say, ask your friends, family, neighbors, if they have anything that they're donating, tell them you're an upcycler because you're going to be amazed at what probably you can pick up for free. This being the case, my girlfriend had this bench in her garage. She didn't have a spot for it and asked if I would like it. So I was given this bench for free. I'm going to upcycle it. It needs some paint. It's just raw pine and it's going to be perfect at my doorway to keep hats and mitts and bits and pieces. Great storage bin. So we got lots of work. Let's get started. As you can see, raw pine, nothing's ever been done to it. All kinds of storage, has really great hardware on it. The hinges have the locking mechanism to stay up, and it's perfect at my front door. In one of my previous videos, I painted a cabinet for underneath my TV, and I also got that for free, which was a really great find too. I painted the base of it and I left the doors and the top its original color. I want to try to tie this bench into that cabinet. So I'm probably going to paint the bottom black, the inside black, distress this top a little bit and stain it to match that cabinet. First thing I'm going to do is take this top off. It's got 3 hinges and the mechanism at the end. Gonna get out my screwdriver and get to work. How do I get myself into these predicaments? Almost every one of these screws are stripped and on a really hard angle to get at. So I'm being patient and it might take a while. Hang tight, I'm gonna get these hinges out. Wow, that was a lot of work. I got them out, not all of them. I had to kind of go front on one, back on the other, if that makes any sense. Anyways, the lid's off. I need a coffee break. Here's the issue I had with the hinges. Those 2 screws are stripped. They will not come out. There's a screw in that one that will not come out, and all 3 of those screws will not come out. I'm not going to fuss with them. I'm just going to paint around them because it's just too hard to try to get those screws out. Okay, cup of coffee's made. Little tip, I'm sure you guys do it anyways, but just a reminder, keep all your screws, your hardware, your knobs all in one spot for that specific project. Put it in a baggie, and maybe this has maybe happened to you or me. Make sure you zip the top or put a tie on it, or you can still lose them. Okay, drinking this coffee, and then I'm gonna get painting the inside of it. I've got a batch of homemade chalk paint mixed up. It's a really great recipe. I have a full tutorial on my channel if you want to learn how to make it. I'll put the link down below in the description. Really durable. I got a little roller and my Worcester paintbrush. This is called the Little Genius from Worcester. Fantastic paintbrush too. I'll put a link to that because it's one of my favorites. Inside's all painted. Now I'm gonna work on the outside. Okay, looks beautiful. I've got 2 coats of the black on. I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to put a coat of polyacrylic sealer over that whole bench. upcycle the top of this bench. It's just a plain piece of pine. Hi, Tina. But it doesn't have any character. So I'm gonna take my hammer, we're gonna ding it, we're gonna notch it, we're gonna really bang it up, make it look like an old piece of barn board. So if you don't like watching this, turn away. Okay, so you can see how I've taken that brand new piece of pine and given it lots of little nicks, and I rounded the corners so it looks like it's an old piece of wood. And I'm just gonna go over with some sandpaper and just soften some of those little nicks and edges, and we'll be ready to stain. I have some water-based stain from another project that's pretty close to that cabinet that I'm trying to match it to. So we're just going to paint it on. I love it so far. I've got two coats of the stain on. I mixed up a little bit of that black chalk paint with some water and put it on a rag, and I'm going to just rub it on and then wipe it off quickly with another rag. And it's just giving it that old barn board look. So I'm gonna work away and see if I can achieve more of an aged wood look. I am really happy with the way this turned out. So the base and this top, I'm going to put a couple coats of polyacrylic sealer on both, put it back together, and wait until you see the transformation. And the bench is completely done. I absolutely love it. The hinges, of course, were a little bit tricky, but I got it to work, and a fantastic upcycle that was free. I hope you've enjoyed today's upcycle, and I've given you some inspiration to ask friends and family for things that they're gonna donate that you could probably upcycle and turn into something beautiful again. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. And if you love this video, I'm sure you'll love either of these next two.